Hello and welcome to another episode of Goa 365's Face to Face. Now, the past few days, the Mhadei issue has really exploded. There has been talk about DPR, about Karnataka, and people taking water, and Mhadei dying, and Goa dying, and Valpoi going dry, and Karnataka says no, that if I will change my name. One minister said, I'll change my name if that Khalsa Bandora is not going on. Lot of confusion. Now, Mhadei to us is important. Water is important. Forget about Mhadei. Water is important because without water we cannot live. 80% of a human body is made up of water. So to bring a little bit of focus, clarity on this issue, we have on our panel today luminaries who have been on this Mhadei issue. They've been there in mining, environment, they've been there for a long time. I would like to introduce my panel at this moment. There will be an addition a little later, but at this moment I'd like to introduce my panel. Rajan Bab Kerkar, environmentalist. Rajan Bab, welcome to our show. Ashley Rosario, senior journalist. Ashley Bab, welcome to our show. Ramesh Bab Gaons, environmentalist. One of the pioneers who have been involved in anti-mining agitations. Rajan Bab also pioneers in this agitation and good friends of mine. And now, last but not the least, to give us a legal sort of a basis, my good friend, Advocate Siddharth Samant. Siddharth Bab, welcome to our show. We are expecting Nirmala Tai Samant from the Mahadayi. She will be joining in shortly. Rajan Bab, सांगा आमकां what is this issue generally आनी हुंय पावला कितें जाला कितें जावपाच्या मातशें is it really so much of an issue इतले problem जावपाचे is it so much of an issue or just generally people are making political issues out of it?
The main problem is about the DPR. The detailed project report of Karnataka has been given approval by the Central Water Commission. So Central Water Commission did not send the DPR to Goa. So without the concern or without any opinion given by the Goa, they have approved the DPR. So this DPR actually has changed the total focus of the issue. Earlier Karnataka decided to divert 7.56 TMC feet of water, but now as the tribunal given the award on 14 August 2018 that Karnataka should be given 3.90 TMC feet of water. So because of that they have to present the DPR in a new form. So this DPR has been given, and as per the DPR now they have as per the award they have changed the DPR, and now they earlier they plan to build Kalsa, Bhandura, Haltara dams. So now they totally change that they will going to take the water through the pipeline, then the height of the dam will be decreased. So these are the things happening, but all this will going to create a lot of problem for the small state like Goa, because we don't have a river like the Mahadayi, because Mahadayi is the biggest river of Goa. It covers almost 1580 square kilometer of the total geographical area of Goa. So out of 3,702 square kilometer, 1,580 square kilometer is the drainage area of this river. This river flows through the 6 talukas of Goa. So we don't have the river like the Mahadayi, because 43% of the Goa population get drinking water only through this river. So this river is very important, and any change in the flow or the quantum of the water will going to have serious implication on the people of Goa as well as environment and ecology. So that is the reason for the worry for this DPR.
Thanks, Rajan Bab. Now we would like to welcome to our show Nirmala Tai Samant, the person who initially brought up this Mhadei issue and heading the Mhadei Bachao Abhiyan. Nirmala Tai, welcome. आता सांगा आता कितें एक्झॅक्टली आता राजन बाबान कितें डीपीआरच्या बद्दल उलयल्ले, आता तुम्ही एक्चुअल कितें सिच्युएशन तुम्ही पहिले चालू केल्ले तेन्ना आंदोलन टील नाव जनरली आमकां एक हे लायक बॅकग्राउंड टू हिस्ट्री सॉर्ट ऑफ बॅकग्राउंड या जनरल
आता म्हादयचो जर विचार केलो आसत, म्हादय म्हणजे कितें हें खुबश्या लोकांक खबर ना. म्हादय ही महाराष्ट्रांतली आनी गोंयाचो ताजे कडेन संबंदच ना ही लोकांची पयली कल्पना आशिल्ली. आता म्हादयचे प्रॉब्लेम येदे व्हडले जातले हे 96 आमकां एक्स MLA खानापूरचो व्ही चव्हाण हाणें दाखोवन दिलें. ताणें एक पत्र बरयलें, ते म्हाका एक पत्र बरयलें एज ए काँग्रेस प्रेसिडेंट आनी मिस्टर राणेक एक पत्र बरयलें की पळयात ते कणकुंबीचें उदक व्हरतात, डायवर्शन करता, पूण अफेक्ट जातलो तो गोवा. आनी त्या नदरेंतल्यान आमी सगळीं लायक मायंडेड आशिल्लीं, तितके सगळे लोक एकी कडेन आयले आनी थरयलें कितें तरी करपाचें. पूण तें कशें करप हो व्हडलो प्रस्न आशिल्लो. इश्यू सुद्दां आमकां खबर नाशिल्लो. आमी राजेंद्र आनी बाकीचे सगळे पत्रकार, त्या वेळचे पत्रकार खूब एक्टीव आशिल्ले, ते थंय आयले आनी सिच्युएशन पळयलें. पयलें आमी राजेंद्र हांव बी अशींच गेलीं आनी मागीर तांकां व्हेलें. आनी तांकां कळ्ळें की हें जर उदक व्हेलें आसत जाल्यार आमकां उदक मेळचें ना. आनी आमी बोवाळ घालता 96 ते 2006 पर्यंत बोवाळ घालता आसतना ताजो कोणेच व्हडलीशी दखल घेतली ना. पण 2006 2 ऑक्टोबराक तांणी फावंडेशन घातलें. पयलीं आमचे कडेन कर्नाटकाचो मिनिस्टर पाटील म्हणटा तो आयलो आमकां फुलां माळपाक आनी कितें करपाक सगळें केलें. आनी ताच्या नंतर ताणें फावंडेशन घातलें. ताणें फावंडेशन घालतकच सरकार जागो जालो, आतां कितें तरी करूं जाय. आनी ते कोर्टांत गेले, सुप्रीम कोर्टांत गेलो 16 नोव्हेंबर 2007. खरें आमी पयलींच प्लॅनिंग केल्लें कोर्टान वचप म्हणून. राजेंद्र हांव, आमची जी कमिटी आशिल्ली, नंदकुमार कामत, नंदकुमार भगत, प्रकाश पर्येकर, प्रज्वल साखरदांडे आनी गोपीनाथ गावस, आमी ठरयल्लें वचचें म्हणून. पूण आमी वचून आमची जर केस भायर पडली आसत जाल्यार आमी विलन जातले आशिल्ले म्हणून आमी पयलीं गेलीं ना. सरकाराची वाट पळयली आनी सरकाराची 2006 जातकच 2007 आमी गेलीं. 2007 ते 2017 आमकां वर्डिक्ट मेळ्ळें. 2017 इट वॉज पॉझिटिव्ह. इट वॉज पॉझिटिव्ह, पूण ताजो उपयोग सरकारान केलो ना. 2007 आमी वतकच पयलीं म्हणजे ती केस एडमीट जावप कठीण आशिल्लें. आनी जेन्ना ती केस एडमीट जाली तेन्ना लोकांक खरोच आनंद जालो. म्हणजे जे ग्रूप म्हादयचे बचावाचे लोक आशिल्ले तांकां इट वॉज अ बीग विक्ट्री. कित्याक सगळीं जाणां म्हणटालीं की ती एडमीट सुद्दां जावची ना. हांगा क्रेडीट वता आमच्या एडवोकेटाक भवानी शंकर गडनीस. ताणें जीव तोडून आनी जीव लावन ती केस लडयली. ताज्या नंतर 2009 इन्स्पेक्शनाक गेले हाय पावर कमिटी आनी हाय पावर कमिटीच्या इन्स्पेक्शनान तांणी दाखोवन दिलें की प्रोजेक्ट लायज इन द हायली इको सेन्सिटीव वेस्टर्न घाट एरिया and also considering the magnitude of the project. And फुडें व्हडलें the team of officers carried out site inspection in time bound manner to ascertain whether any project works have been carried found that they were being done in the forest area in violation with the provisions of the Forest Conservation Act. आणि जेन्ना इट शूड बी स्टॉप्ड हियर विथ अशें म्हण फोर्थवीथ अशें म्हणून तरी सांगलें तरी आसतना सुप्रीम कोर्ट दिस इज द रिपोर्ट ऑफ CC. सुप्रीम कोर्ट मेळ्ळो इज द एसेट ऑफ द गव्हर्मेंट, आमकां तांचे स्टे हाडून दी. पूण हाज्या फुडें ते कांयच काम करचें ना हाजें अश्युरन्स आमी तुमकां दिता. आनी ताज्या पासून CECचो रिपोर्ट पळया आमी सुप्रीम कोर्टांतल्यान CECन गेलीं. CECतल्यान रिपोर्ट घेवन थंय आनी मातसो बोवाळ जालो म्हणून तो परतो रिपोर्ट करचो पडलो, परतो एफिडेवीट करचें पडलें. आनी तें एफिडेवीट सुप्रीम कोर्टा कडेन दितकच सुप्रीम कोर्टान सांगलें रिपोर्टाचो भाग आसा. We may note that the report of the Central Empowered Committee CEC is to the effect that about 258 hectares of forest land is to be diverted for the project. Therefore, the matter requires some serious consideration both by the state of Karnataka as well as the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. इतकें सगळें करून सुद्दां ताच्या नंतर हांणी एक जी ऑर्डर मेळ्ळी
सुप्रीम कोर्टान.
सुप्रीम कोर्टाची. आता पळय हे सगळें सुप्रीम कोर्टाचें.
ओके.
होय सुद्दां ऑर्डरीचो एक भाग. Learned Council for the State of Karnataka says that no construction is going on in the area in question, that is Kalsa Bandura project, and that no construction will be carried out. In view of this,
कर्नाटका गव्हर्नमेंट
सुप्रीम कोर्टान
सुप्रीम
दिला
कोर्टान आदेश. ओके.
ऑर्डर दिल्या कितें म्हणून. In view of this, nothing further survives in this application, which are disposed of accepting the statement of the Learned Council for the State of Karnataka.
That was date is?
This was 2017.
2017.
17/8/2017.
Yeah. So this is
येदें व्हडलें आसतना सरकारान ह्या ऑर्डरीचो उपयोग कित्याक केलो ना.
ओके.
आयजूय बी आमचे सरकार हे म्हादईच्या बाबतीत तितकेच सिरियस आसा आणि सिरियसली ह्या इशू कडेन पळयता. विरोधकांनी जरी वेगवेगळे आरोप केले जरी असले जाल्यार त्या आरोपांनी तथ्य ना. हांव परत एकदां सांगता, म्हादईच्या बाबतीत आमी खंयसरूच आमी मात्तूय कॉम्प्रोमायज करचे ना. गोंयची अस्मिताय आनी म्हादई जपपा खातीर आमी सगळे जाण एक आसा आणि ह्या विशयाचेर सातत्यात म्हणजे केंद्र सरकारा कडेन आमचो लढो हो चालूच उरतलो. आमचो कर्नाटका कडेन आमचो प्रॅक्टिकली आणि सुप्रीम कोर्टांतली आमची लढाई जी आसा ही चालूच उरतली. त्या खातीर आमी सगळे जाण एकसंध आसा. वेळ पडटा तेन्ना जी डिसिजन म्हणजे केंद्रा कडेन वचून मागपाचें आसतलें, झगडपाचें आसतलें वेगवेगळ्या विशयाचेर केंद्राय कडेन हे सातत्यात ह्या विशयाचेर आमी वचून तांच्याय कडेन म्हणजे सेंट्रल वॉटर कमिशन्स आसत किंवा जलशक्ती मंत्रालय आसत हांच्याय बरोबर वेगवेगळे विशय सातत्यात हाज्याय पयलीं मांडीत आयिल्ले आसा. हाज्याय फुडें जे आसा हे केंद्रा कडेन मांडपा खातीर आमी गोंयच्या बाबतीत खंयसरूच कॉम्प्रोमायज करपाचें ना.
Before I come to you, I want to go to Ramesh Babu. Ramesh Babu, आम्ही हे पळयला नॉट ओनली नाव हे म्हादयाचेर इश्यू, मायनिंगाचे इश्यू. The government doesn't seem to want to do something or want to, I don't know, you have more experience हेजे बद्दल कित्याक तुम्ही खूब पळयला ओवर कितें फ्रॉम अ व्हेरी पॉलिटिकल लॉजिक कितें गव्हर्मेंटाचें मीन्स ऑफ एनीबडी. हांव स्पेसिफीक गव्हर्मेंटाचें काय उलयना, बीजेपी, काँग्रेस, आप, आरजी. सो what is the logic?
लॉजिक साधे आसा. पहिली गोष्ट म्हणजे कितें, हांव पयलीं पासून एक म्हणत आसा की आमच्या गोंयच्या खंयचे पार्टीचे पॉलिटिशियन्स आसूं तांकां गोंयचे प्रश्न गंभीरपणान घेवपाची संवयच ना आनी तांकां ते जमायना. आनी डिटेल स्टडी करप एखाद्या प्रश्नाचेर आनी तेची कॉग्निजन्स घेवप आनी त्याच्या अनुसार एक्शन घेवप हें आमच्या नेचरान ना.
वाय
अरे वी आर ऑल आम्ही सगळे गोंयान आसा, आमचे आम्ही गोंयकार.
We have easy life. We have easy life.
Simple thing is that to come to power is the only goal of our politicians. Beyond that,
बरे करीतले गोंयकारांक बेटर उरतले तूं पावरान ना म्हणटा.
No. You don't think that they have kept. I am the example.
थंयसून गोंयकार अशें चिंतूंक जाय. Then only they will work for betterment of the Goikar and Goa, particularly for Goa. So that is one of the reasons. म्हाका एक हें दिसता त्या हाचेर की खंयचे गव्हर्मेंट आसूं ते मायनिंग आसूं तें काडलें म्हणून आतां उलयता.
वी हॅव सीन नो एजिटेशन एंटी इलिगल मायनिंग खूबशे एजिटेशन तुम्ही आसा ना.
सुप्रीम कोर्टाचे ऑर्डरीक सुद्धा आमचे सरकार गोंयचे किंमत दिना, 8 वर्सां डिले करता. रिसेंटली हायकोर्टान सुप्रीम कोर्टान दिल्ले एक्शन घेया म्हणून इलिगल आनी व्हायलेशन्स केल्ले आसात जे कोण लीज होल्डर आसा तेंचेर हायकोर्टान ते सपोर्ट केले आनी सांगले की ताबडतोब जेचेर इलिगल एक्शन घेयात, व्हायलेशन करा. व्हायलेशन ऑफ 37 रूल नंबर MCR 1960 कितें केलें सगळें रेग्युलरायज करून उडयलां. आता if this is the attitude at looking at your High Court or the Supreme Court, do you expect the Karnataka will follow the Supreme Court order if it comes?
It's come, it is there, no?
We will, and should they? Do we have a moral right to stress on that?
I know that is
that is a problem, no?
actually we have been watching this over the years. I mean, long time we have been. I mean, we were there when Nirmala Tai was the president, MLA of Congress. But we've been there. What is the scene? It doesn't matter. Falya kitna aata hai. Doesn't matter for us, or is it just? I'll come back to the legal. I'll come to. But is it not important? This Mhadei issue. काच फरक पडतो ना गोंयकार? or Karnataka or काच फरक पडतो?
No, the problem is established politicians and politicians who are in executive positions, people who are ministers, have no respect for rule of law. That is the problem today. Absolutely. Like Nirmala Sawantji also said it, and Ramesh Gawas also said it.
In different ways, but they said the same thing.
If the governments do not take cognizance of Supreme Court orders which are passed, which are either in your advantage or to your disadvantage, if you are not going to take it into consideration in your day-to-day conduct as a government of the state, आणि उलोपाचे उल्ला कितें? There is nothing. Coming back to the issue under debate and discussion here, that is Mhadei. What Rajan Kerkar and what Nirmala have spoken is pertaining to the present issue of Mhadei. Now the fight between Goa and Karnataka for Mhadei goes back to 1973, when Sashikala was the Chief Minister of Goa. When the first proposal of Karnataka was to set up a hydroelectric plant.
Yes, the dam.
When they wanted to divert water from Dudhsagar side.
Correct.
Okay. So
Palna and Katla
tributaries, which are feeder tributaries. They are not
Mhadei, not the main.
They are not downstream of Mhadei. They are upstream of Mhadei. So they are feeders. They are feeders to Mhadei. That time the advantage for Goa was an union territory. So virtually an union territory is a possession of the central government. So central government was arguing Goa's point of view. That is why we survived.
Okay, let me. I will come back to you actually, but before that we need to go in for a small commercial break. See you on the other side. Welcome back. Yeah, actually, as you were saying.
Yeah, so this Mahadayi is a coveted river for Karnataka. So
Coveted, kida?
because they see Karnataka is not rainfall surplus like Goa. Okay,
Parts of it. Yeah.
it is completely rainfall deficient for the kind of farming and agriculture they do.
Like sugarcane.
Whatever, sugarcane, paddy, whatever it is. Okay, it is basically an agrarian state. We say Goa is agrarian. Goa is not an agrarian. Practically, it is not an agrarian state, although we say it is.
It's a mining state.
So they are water deficient. Obviously, rivers will be coveted for them. If you check the profile of their politicians, 50% of their politicians are farmers.
Correct. Including the one who went to become prime minister.
So obviously, water is their main focus. In Goa, mining and tourism is the main focus. Their water is the main focus of business, of politicians, of their entire socio-cultural setup. Water is their first coveted resource. So, because Goa was an Indian territory, Karnataka didn't have that kind of
clout.
That kind of political clout. Today, if you have seen the debate and the discourse and the political discourse that is going on in the last 1-2 weeks, the opposition saying it is a political issue. If you are going to fight Mhadei as a political issue, you are lost.
You're dead.
Goa has lost. Goa has no political strength to fight Mhadei on a political front. Now that the award has been passed by the tribunal, that has to be the base of your, as of today. You have challenged it in the Supreme Court, that will take its own course. As of today, they had demanded 7 point something, tribunal has given them 3.9. We have to make sure, using the mechanisms provided by that award, that is that joint project management authority. That Karnataka does not clandestinely divert more than 3.9.
Only that much? I'll just bring Sandbam. What is he saying? Is it making sense?
No, see, 2-3 aspects. First of all, there is an award today.
Correct. From the tribunal.
Correct. So whether we were right in agreeing to forming a tribunal under whose chief ministership it was done, where the blame lies, now we have crossed that bridge.
Yes.
So now that the award is there, now 2 aspects. One is challenge to the award, and second is permission in accordance with the award. Let us assume the award attains finality in the Supreme Court. Let us
agrees with us.
Yes, let us assume that Supreme Court does not hold our appeal in the right spirit and it is dismissed. One aspect. 2, if it is allowed, our award will be squashed. Then whole Pandora's box. We can even fight for 3.9. That we will not give you. You are not, and no DPR should be granted at all. That's one situation. Second situation is where award is finalized. Now, if the award is finalized, then what he says holds good, because as per award 3.90 is already given to them. So in what manner, what fashion it will be there, whether permissions are required to be obtained, because now DPR has been approved only by Central Water Commission. There are so many other permissions required to be taken. What about forest, wildfire? Yes, because आमचं राजन बाबाचा main concern जो असा eco-sensitive zone, wildlife, variety of flora and fauna is found there. What will be its impact? Environmentaची permission जाय पडटली. So that every stage we are entitled to challenge that. How these permissions are granted, what will be the impact of this permission on that flora and fauna. All those mechanisms, all those challenges are available to us. Apart from the fact that if we win in the Supreme Court, or Supreme Court further dilutes the award to say that no, not 3.90, 1.20 will be allowed to you, or 1.50 will be allowed, 2 will be allowed to. If that happens, then in accordance with that Supreme Court order. So therefore, this is just a permission. This permission, see, there are a lot of politics is being done. The manner, timing that it has come. I am not come here as a political analyst, but we all know why it has been done, keeping aside which elections, politically whom it is going to. So, but I will not go much into that. Okay. But purely speaking on point of law, I feel there are so many avenues for challenging this, and I fully agree with so many legal luminaries, including आमच्या agents सुद्धा statement दिला that this let the copy of the DPR has to come first, but prima facie it appears that this DPR is neither here nor there. These permissions can only be in accordance with whatever the tribunal has said, and that also is subject to several other commissions. So right now nothing much has happened. We are, if you ask me the stage of 2018 when the judgment has come, 2018, no, 17 was much better. 17 was a victory for us.
Exactly.
It is only in 18 that we have considered something. To some extent, because something has been granted in favor of Karnataka. 17 was a complete victory. 18, yes, to the extent of 3.90 cubic TMC feet has been allowed for Karnataka. So in accordance with that, how much, of course, that DPR, first of all, copy we have to receive. Then you will come to know in what was their report and to what extent it has been approved. Only then we will be in a position to take a concrete decision as to what should be challenged, what extent and where.
DPR, so far the Goa government has not received. Just a few days back, the Gajendra Singh Shekhawat has made a letter to the Goa government that they have shared the copy of the DPR to the commissioner who sit in the Delhi.
Commissioner, called commissioner.
There is central water. This is resident commissioner.
Goins a resident commissioner.
Okay. Resident commissioner. So when the inquiry was made to the government authority, they told that so far they have not received the DPR. Today was the date when hearing supposed to be taken into the Supreme Court, but it was not taken place. So we have not received the DPR, but as per the information received from the Karnataka, they have now totally changed the project of the dam. Earlier they decided to build big dams, so now they brought the height of the dam to 10.5 meters. Yes, and also earlier as Tai mentioned about the forest, so they brought the 61 hectare to 61 hectare. So they
25 to 61.
61 hectare.
61.
See, पहिली जे आशिल्ले पळय, that was there, पहिली earlier project was in accordance with 7.26 TMC.
56.
Correct, 7.56 TMC. Now it is only, yes, now it is pertaining to 3.90. So the project height is less, the magnitude of the dam is also less, the catchment area also will be less. Everything is reduced. But of course, that also is a matter of further challenge.
But the challenge is
But now how you can challenge now? The immediately after the award was given, the Goa filed a special leave petition, and then the Karnataka also filed a special petition, and Maharashtra also they won. They were given
also
just,
won water, no?
yeah, they were given just 1.33 TMC of water. So they also now want more water. So all the states now trying to get the more and more share. I am worried. Forget about this 3.9 TMC. What will going to happen in 2048 when the tribunal will again sit and enhance the share?
ओके निर्मला बिफोर चालू करचे पहिले एक आम्ही बाहेर उलयताले एक गोंयकाराक न्यू धंदो करपाक एक एव्हेन्यू आयला. इफ वी डोंट हॅव वॉटर व्हॉट वी हॅव टू डू? वी हॅव टू पुट डिसॅलिनेशन प्लांट्स इन मिरामार, कोलवा आणि कलांगूट, and then we will start water धंदो. Don't you think? आमकां उदक
सांगा पळय गोंयांत आमकां भाशणां दिवपाक येता ते कितें सांगता? गोवा should be an intellectual hub. Goa should be an educational hub. It should be historical hub. अरे पूण ही सगळी आनी कितें हब? आतां ही सगळी हबां आयली जाल्यार सगळे तरेचे बिझनेस सुरू जाले जाल्यार उदक खंयचें?
तेच म्हणटा
आतां हे उदकाचें तांचें पळया. DPRs of Kalsa scheme and Bandura scheme incorporating compliance were submitted on 23/11/2022 and 28/11/2022 respectively.
Okay.
Compliance is given. Then further it is said, as per para 4.7 of the guidelines for submission, appraisal and acceptance of irrigation, शब्द येता पळय, drinking water no, irrigation and multi-purpose projects. It's not drinking water. 2017 of CWC, a copy of DPR of any project proposed in the river basin for which no tribunal award or interstate agreement exists. Yani kine complication?
How is this possible? It is not.
This was before the award.
This was before the award.
2017. So there is a lot of confusion, in everybody's mind. The problem is, right now the award is law. What 2018 award is law because it is also notified.
Yeah.
As per the direction of the Supreme Court.
Okay, hold this thought. We have run out of time in this episode. We will close and we will continue this a little further. Yeah, now this still a lot of confusion. Rajan Bab and Nirmala Tai and Ashley and Ramesh Bab have tried to make some sense of it. I have not understood, to be very frank. But we will continue this after the break. Yeah, guys, keep watching because this is a very complicated issue. And like I said, I know it was a joke, but we'll have to put up desalination plants like Miramar and Korba if we don't have water. Yeah, keep watching Goa 360.